MA.
EazyDiner Foodie Awards presented by Viva Foods in association with Forest Essentials, Microsoft Surface, allaboutOutdoor.com and Techno Gym.
There is no sincere love than the love of food. And today we are at a place where the best and the brightest from the business of food will be honored and recognized. Yes, you got me right. We are at the EazyDiner Foodie Awards 2016. So as the final awards look very fascinating on air, but in reality, it's not an easy cakewalk. So let's chew the fat with the pillars behind this marvelous initiative.
There are actually no restaurant awards of any consequence in India. You have some sort of advertising-driven awards where everybody who turns up is given an award as a sort of child's birthday party return gift. So we thought the market was crying out for an award with credibility.
I think Veer is the best food critic in India. They've hired KPMG to do all the voting. It's very, very transparently done. I believe the envelopes will open straight away on the stage today.
It's a bit like what happened with cabs when Uber and Ola actually came in. I think that's what's happening to restaurant reservations today. You pull out your phone, you open the app for EazyDiner, you click on it, and within 30 seconds your restaurant is reserved.
There was a necessity of an interface to connect the customer to the restaurant so that it was a seamless transition between making a booking and going and eating there.
I think there's tremendous potential compared to 5 years ago, certainly compared to 10 years ago. The restaurant industry in India has really evolved. We don't really have Michelin kind of rating in India, but I can tell you if we did, there'd be a few restaurants that would meet the grade.
India needs 50 out of the top 100 restaurants in the Michelin Star Guide. And any contribution that we can make to that is actually going to be a very small contribution into the entire ecosystem of dining out in this country.
I think EazyDiner is playing a big role in making it very democratic in how people choose restaurants, find restaurants, discover restaurants. And we always felt it needs to be balanced. So we felt that giving diners and the people the right to make a choice is important. So what you see today is Veer announcing his choice of winners in different categories. But what's as important, if not more important, is the people's choice. The foodies will be voting. We don't know who the winners are. And I'm looking forward to seeing what they say.
Really nice to see the evolution of restaurants in India, and particularly in Delhi. There's some fine restaurants, both independent and at hotels. And tonight we're here to celebrate the Foodie Awards, which are being curated by Veer Sanghvi, and to recognize these restaurants. And I hope the best restaurant wins.
Very excited to be there for the event, and it will be one of the big events for the restaurant industry, and we're all excited to be there.
It's got two great categories which I think have never been done before, where you have possibly India's biggest food critic, well-traveled sort of food connoisseur, highlighting and cherry-picking his favorites. So obviously very humbled and honored to have Mama Goto in that list.
The best thing about the Foodie Awards is that the way they're being conducted, there's another agency involved for the voting systems, and it's a very convenient voting system. You cannot, there's no hassle in voting. You can have SMS, you can go to the link and you can see all the categories. I think the way they are done are very different from the other awards.
We are at the EazyDiner Foodie Awards 2016. Let's find out how the evening is turning out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very first edition of the EazyDiner Foodie Awards. Tonight, we celebrate culinary excellence, carefully selected by India's leading journalist and food critic, Mr. Veer Sanghvi, and of course, your guests, your diners from Delhi NCR. The awards have been classified into two distinct categories. Firstly, we have the coveted Veer's Critics' Choice Awards, and then we have the People's Choice Awards. For the first time, the awards have been process audited by KPMG in India truly making this the Oscars of the food industry. Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to start the awards. Before we start, please welcome with a huge round of applause, Mr. Veer Sanghvi. Veer, if I can ask you to say a few words about the Critics' Choice Awards.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. A very warm welcome to what we hope will be widely accepted as what we call them, which is the Food Oscars for the Indian food and hotel industry. You've actually heard so much about EazyDiner and so much about the awards, so I won't bore you with very much more publicity and blowing our own trumpet. But basically, I'll just repeat, there are two awards. The main awards, the foodies, are the ones that people have voted for, and I guess are the ones that really count. My awards are sort of highly idiosyncratic, highly subjective. They're only my personal favorites. It doesn't mean if you haven't won that you're any worse than somebody who's won. But for what it's worth, these are my awards. I'm the supporting act, and I hope you'll enjoy the awards. Go on.
Okay, to present the first award, can I please invite onto stage Mr. Deep Kalra, founder Make My Trip, and Mr. Deepak Haksar, CEO ITC Hotels. Our first award is for Best European Restaurant in a Hotel.
The winner is Lissak.
To present the next award, if I can please invite onto stage Mr. Jas Arora and Mr. Vijay Subramaniam, MD Bacardi. The next award is for Best Traditional Indian Restaurant.
The best traditional Indian restaurant is Dampok at the More.
To present the next award, if I can please invite onto stage Mr. Deepak Shadatpuri and Mrs. Sona Shadatpuri, founder and MD, DSG Consumer Partners. Our next award is for Best Casual Dining Indian Restaurant.
The winner is Farzi Cafe. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my very great honor to present this award to Jigs Kalra, who's not just the father of Zorawar Kalra, who runs Farzi Cafe, but is in many ways the father of modern Indian cuisine. Congratulations. Thank you for coming, Jigs. It's actually a very rare appearance, and we're very honored you've come, Jigs. Thank you.
To present the next award, can I please invite onto stage Mr. A.D. Singh. The next award is for Best All-Day Dining Restaurant.
It's an unusual choice, but I cannot recommend it strongly enough. It's Delhi Pavilion at the Sheraton Saket.
To present the next award, can I please invite onto stage Mr. Kapil Chopra, President of the Oberoi Group, and Mr. Sanjay Rishi, President, American Express, South Asia. The next award is for Chef of the Year.
The winner is from the Leela Gurgaon, Chef Ramon.
To present the next awards, if I can please invite on the stage Mr. Riaz Amlani. Our next award is for the most innovative General Manager of the Year.
The reason I've given this award is because it's a general manager who's managed to keep the trident shining, who's managed to find new ways of keeping it in the news, who's managed to maintained standards of excellence, and who's managed to give it an identity all of its own, even when it's next to a monster like the Oberoi Gurgaon. The winner is Nitesh Gandhi.
To present the next award, can I please invite onto stage Mr. Ravi Adusumali, Mr. Deepak Gaur, and Mr. Vishal Sood. Our next award is for Best Regional Indian Restaurant.
This is an award for a restaurant because it's actually my favorite regional Indian restaurant, but it's also an award for an individual whose vision in the Indian restaurant space is unequaled. That individual is A.T. Singh, and the restaurant is Soda Bottle Opener Wala.
We're going to let you go for now. There is one more big award that has to be presented at the end, but we'll save that till the end. Round of applause for Mr. Sanghvi.
So we have Mr. Sikka with us. Sir, how do you feel holding this award with you? This is the first time these guys have conducted this award. So how do you feel holding it in the first year?
For any award, I feel fantastic. And this is actually, my team's worked really hard for this. Unfortunately, it's a Saturday night, so they're all busy running the operations while I'm here to receive this. But very excited to receive it. It's a brilliant award by all means.
I'm here to celebrate the best in Indian hospitality. EazyDiner Awards have got some very reputed and respected critics behind them. And I personally am a fan of this service.
For us, it's been a labor of love. It's a concept restaurant. It's not just about a cuisine, but about a vision and then how well you execute it. And that's been very satisfying for us.
It's time to move on to the People's Choice Awards. I will reiterate once again, this has been validated by KPMG. There's no involvement of any sponsors, investors or the like. To present the next award, can I please invite onto stage Ms. Astha Gupta, Marketing and Brand Communications Head for Forest Essentials, and Mr. Rashi Todd, MD Zeneca Group. Our next award is for the best standalone European restaurant.
The best European restaurant in a standalone, Smokehouse Delhi.
I think it's time to pump up the energy. So to present the next two awards, I'm going to invite onto stage two superstars in their field. Can I please invite onto stage Mr. Yuvraj Singh and Mr. Veer Sanghvi. Our first award is for the most romantic restaurant.
And the winner goes to, of course, Olive Bar and Kitchen.
Okay, the next category is a very interesting category. It is the best brewed tea. The next award is for the best brewed tea.
Okay, and the winner in the EazyDiner People's Choice Awards for the best brewed tea is the Lobby Lounge at the Leela Palace, New Delhi.
Yuvraj, can you tell us a little bit about your cancer charity, about UWeCan?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Kapil, for having me here. I think after my incredible journey, I set up a foundation called UWeCan for cancer. And initially, we were having because there are so many types of cancer, we were having issue what to work on. So right now we're working on education of kids, parents who've lost the money in their treatment and can't afford their education. So we have more than about 50 kids at the moment we're trying to educate. We want to educate more and more kids who cannot afford their education through their parents. You know, the best corporates of Delhi are here tonight. I would request you to support all the cancer charities, not only just my charity, so we can almost eliminate this disease from most of the people we love or we want to save. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Avi. Thank you so much, Veer. To present the next award, can I please invite on the stage Mr. Jagmohan Dang, Advocate. The next award is for Best Burgers in Town. Best Burgers in Town.
Well, the winner is Cafe Delhi Heights.
To present the next award, can I please invite on the stage Ms. Ramiza Hakim and eminent lawyer Mr. Atul Nanda. Our next award is for Best Sushi.
Best Sushi in Town, our very favorite, 361 at the Oberoi Gurgaon.
To present the next award, can I please invite on the stage Mr. Gurpreet Kohli, founder Mylan Investment and MD Chris Capital, and Chinmay Sharma, Chief Revenue Officer of Taj Hotels. Our next award is for the Best Patisserie.
The Best Patisserie Award goes to the Artful Baker.
To present the next award, can I please invite on the stage Ms. Lipakshi Chopra and once again Mr. Veer Sanghvi. Our next award is for Best Cafe as a Standalone.
Okay, this Ritu Dalmia should really stop going away from Marwadi weddings. She's won another award. The Best Cafe is a Standalone, Cafe Diva.
Thank you, Mrs. Chopra. Veer, if I can ask you to stay on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to the last award. All the energy that you have left. Our first award is a very important one. This is again the Critics' Choice Award, and this is a Lifetime Achievement Award. Veer, you know this one.
All right, okay. So I was going to open the envelope. All right, is he here? He's notoriously unreliable. I hope he's here. The Lifetime Achievement Award goes to the man who taught North Indians to love idlis and dosas, the great, great Jairam Banan. Okay, you know they've asked me to speed this up, but I have to tell you this story. Jairam ran away from home. How old were you when you ran away? He ran away from home at the age of 13 from an abusive father, found work in a canteen in Bombay, washing dishes. And from that, he has the empire of Sagar, Swagat, hotels. How many restaurants? More than 105 restaurants and that's not counting Swagat, which is a public limited company in which he has a shareholding. An amazing achievement, an amazing man.
Lifetime Achievement Award, Mr. Jairam Banan.
It's a Saturday evening and we have some of the finest individuals from the food industry with us. So let's find out what brought them here.
Food for me is the love of my life.
I think food really does move everybody in this world.
Food for me is relaxation, enjoyment, and Oriental is my favorite.
Food means to me spirituality.
And that brings us to the end of the scintillating awards night. We will catch you soon in the next leg of the EazyDiner Foodie Awards. Until then, good evening and goodbye.
EazyDiner Foodie Awards presented by Viva Foods in association with Forest Essentials, Microsoft Surface, AllAboutOutdoor.com and TechnoGym.
Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.